December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Oh, sad music. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? In memory of a crime that I committed. In memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never! Nick. Yo, how's everybody doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. You better not be lying to me right now, Nick. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes! I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! Yeah, man! Look at the way my face is twitching. Twitch. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. My phone just went off. Let me just see what it said really quick. Alright, now I need to put you on silence. Get back to you in a minute, phone. Oh yeah, right, this dickhead wanted me to bow. Oh yes! Let's bow to Larry. Larry? You really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Ready to spoil the mood, Larry? Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick, I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, Nick. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Right. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. Guess we've been teasing the story from the very beginning, so let me start from the very beginning. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? Just like in Danganronpa. Oh my. There was a bear and... You remember, Larry? Spring end of 3rd grade? Our friend Kyoko was there. And our poor friend Mondo, may he rest in peace. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Mondo was a real bully. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Ha, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. It was Shihiro, correct? I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief, gives the money back. You're such a meanie. Don't want to play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah, and no borrowing my eraser. You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race. Or the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents loan to you. Hey, the other day, your other day, the other day. And then Monokuma showed up.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix, and then we'll start the execution.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs.
Miles?
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting. Everyone has been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how it feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. You all get executed now.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I'm a good guy, see? I do great things. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I am going to be a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating Evidence manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. But what happened to Monokuma?
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court.
That is the fucking stupidest shit.
Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah? I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick. That is the fucking stupidest backstory I have ever fucking heard.
Right. It very well may be.
Okay, first, what the fuck? Second, I live on a fucking mountain.
I'd settle for who? I guess I could clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Yo, I'ma find this old motherfucker. But first, I'm going to Grossberg's. I know Grossberg must know something. He's out again.
When does he work anyway?
Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Ah, damn it. I wanted to talk to Grossberg. Let's go back here. What are you still doing in my office? The fuck out of here, Larry. December 27th, Gourd Lake, Park entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. I am the best character in this entire game. I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is fucking amazing.
Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Haha, look at me. I'm funny today.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Does that mean I can go to, like, this place still, though? December 27th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
He's at our fucking office, Maya! If you hadn't forgotten.
This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it?
Huh?
I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies.
I guess you're right.
I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still... This lake is just bullshitting all of us. It's really ridiculous when you think about it, Nick.
Going to the boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away. And the Joker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth trials ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. Yes. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Oh, you couldn't offer me assistance before, but now you can. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways?
Who knows? I mean, who knows? It definitely was suspicious. Can I just go back inside the house now? Yeah, we're going in here. December 27th, Caretaker's Shack.
Nobody's home. Hello? Hello? Right. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? Hello? Right. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Hello? Right.
I can't believe they left you too, Polly.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me. I can't talk to you or anything? I feel like Polly is the key witness in this case. Oh, let's open the safe now.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Right. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nani?
How should I know? I'm going to read this whole thing. Of course you're going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick? Were they planning some kind of birthday party for Edgeworth?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written the letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Huh.
Ooh, how upset I will be if Grossberg wrote that letter.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he ever came back here after the trial. Of course, or he would have taken his wonderful bird. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh.
See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Say, Nick, Don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Ha ha! Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Don't feel like there's really anything else here to... Doesn't look like he used the kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. You thought he was telling the truth? Of course I did, Nick. I came here every day to get my noodles. Let's see if there's anything here to really look at. Probably the boats, not really. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place on a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. They didn't take Larry's dock. The boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Swear to God, watch, dude. I'm gonna go see Grossberg, and Grossberg's gonna be like, well, yes, I wrote the letter. Well, he's not gonna admit it because he's a bitch, but... Criminal Affairs Department. Can I only get to certain places? Did I already do this? Right in Cola office. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Glad to see that Larry left. There we go. Still can't talk to him. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Nothing with his handwriting here laying around a mahogany desk. Alright, December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if that's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. December 27th, Detention Center Visitors Room. You look as grim as always. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? Monokuma was going to execute? No, I do not. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You have not changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. I need to show you this. Edgeworth, see this letter? Huh? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I do not know. Could he be an innocent defendant you get declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I do not remember that old man, not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. For now, I'm just gonna assume it's Grossberg.
Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says,
This is your last chance. Last chance.
Wait, maybe he is talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6. Oh, fuck. Wait, that old man.
what is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
He is a bear the suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? It's kind of stupid because, like, it was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright, so like, it's just, you know. Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyways? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I could not let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I am sorry, right, but I am not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yana Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Unless I was the shooter, because if you recall correctly, I was saying that I had memories of a murder. Yet he was found innocent. That offense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yana Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He is my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to your Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent, ever.
But that's...
I know. It is possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly in any case. It's not impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. But who's right? Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, It is a strange situation in which I find myself, I will admit. No kidding. Yana Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. A rumbly rumbly. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said. You're not making this any easier.
I want out. Help. Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen.
That is all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right? Yeah. There is something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It is a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I have had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It is a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help! I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out. Don't shout. You'll use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe. You're using up all of my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air.
No! Father! He's attacking Father!
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. Ooh, ah. And with that scream, I wake. It is a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
Holy shit. But that's just a dream, right? Right?
Or a suppressed memory. That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I am wrong? What if it is real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth? You mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. Is there someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe?
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go talk to him. You home yet, you bitch? Ugh. Just cracked my neck. That felt good. Mr. Grossberg.
Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Well, just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. Sir.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm?
Well,
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. Yeah. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth drew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done.
No, I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. It was fucked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitation so close. Oh ho, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, not one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait.
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. Oh, this is quite a predicament.
What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. When he liked peers. And then he disappeared. Here's a bunch of peer jokes. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result has a perfect win record in court. He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yeah, Yogi was found innocent. Yeah.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yeah, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. We are talking about ghost and hypothetical bullshit. But a possibility nonetheless.
Wow. You know, and you just gotta take a step back sometimes and you're just like, how am I gonna prove this in court, you know? Fucking ghost said. Alright, talk to me a little bit about Von Karma.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. Well, maybe seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
I love when they repeat themselves, you know? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, I said it in a red letter, so it was important. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Yeah.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Like, don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
I haven't been to Europe, Maya. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a bit.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials.
Gregory Edgeworth, he was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive.
Do I go back to the detective's office place? December 27th. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Hey, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe'll be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyways. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma.
Yeah, he just arrived actually.
Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
Bump, 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 bump. We're gonna tackle him. We're gonna beat him up. We're gonna be like, you can't tell on Edgeworth, man.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma.
Huh? One of the drawers is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Look. The file for DL6. It's completely empty.
What?
What are you doing in here?
Eek. But Von Karma.
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thanks for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle.
What?
And Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. Oh, God. It's over 9,000! Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter.
No.
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run!
Maya!
Out of my way.
Whoa! The fuck? He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? Maya, open your eyes. Maya? The letter. Did you take it? Huh? Oh yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 Incident Evidence Number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Huh. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Damn. That was a roller coaster, wasn't it? So first of all, fuck Von Karma, man. And, also, I'm pretty upset that, like, he got away with that shit. Like, damn, Dick didn't show up to save anybody this time. Phoenix can't fight worth of shit despite being in Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, how'd you let that old ass man stun gun you, dude? You let him tase you. And, like, man, I was so, for a minute, I thought they were gonna get away. I was like, you did not just... Yo, man, fuck Von Karma. I'm still like, wow, I think that was one of the craziest things that happened so far. That guy's a prick. I am really upset though with Nick's fighting ability. Like, come on, dude, he was in Marvel vs. Capcom. He fought Spider-Man. Should have been able to kick Von Karma's ass. Anyways, we'll see what happens next time. Boy, that was